Okay, we need to talk about what is being confirmed in this reading. Death and Ten of Cups. This is significant, because what I am watching happen right now is a death that leads directly to your happiest life, like the kind of fulfillment you have been praying for. The emotional completion you thought maybe was not real or not for you, it is on the other side of what you are ending. And I know that sounds impossible when you are in the middle of it, but these two cards together are telling you something really specific about your spiritual growth right now. You are not losing your way, you are walking it. I pulled these slowly today, I needed to, because sometimes the cards land and you just know you have to speak carefully, not because it is scary but because it is sacred. This combination is about transformation that actually completes something in you, something you have been building toward without even knowing. So I am going to walk through this with you, what death is removing, what Ten of Cups is protecting, and why your growth right now looks like grief but feels like becoming. Death. Okay, so this is the card everyone gets nervous about, and I get it. But listen, death in tarot is not about physical ending. It is about the kind of change that is so total you cannot go back. It is the card of shedding, of composting, of winter finally finishing so spring has room to come through. And what I am seeing in death right now is that you have been holding onto a version of yourself that does not fit anymore. Maybe it is how you used to see your purpose. Maybe it is a role you played in your family or your relationships. Maybe it is just the way you used to cope with the world. And it worked, I want to say that clearly. It worked for a long time. But now it is too tight. Now it is keeping you small when you are ready to be big. Death comes in when you're ready, whether you feel ready or not. And that is the part nobody tells you. You do not get to choose the timing. You just get to choose whether you fight it or whether you let it move through you. In this reading, death is saying you are in the middle of a spiritual death. The old faith is gone. The old way you understood yourself in relation to the divine or the universe or whatever you call it. That is dissolving, and it is supposed to, because you are not who you were 2 years ago. You are not even who you were 6 months ago. Your soul has grown and your identity has to catch up. I see people in this energy and they feel like they are losing their mind, like they are unraveling, but you are not unraveling. You are molting, and molting is ugly and vulnerable and uncomfortable, but it is how you get wings. Death is asking you to stop trying to save the old version. Stop trying to make it work. Stop trying to go back to when things felt easier or simpler or more certain. That version of you served you. Honor it, thank it, and let it go, because where you are going you cannot take it with you. And then Ten of Cups. Wait, this is the part that made me pause, because Ten of Cups is the card of emotional fulfillment. It is the rainbow after the flood. It is the life you build when you finally know who you are and what you actually need. It is family. Chosen or blood. It is home as a feeling, not a place. It is joy that is not performed, joy that is just yours. And the reason this card is so important next to death is because it is showing you what is on the other side. You are not being emptied out for nothing. You are being emptied out so you can be filled with something real. I think a lot of people go through spiritual growth and it just feels like loss, like you're shedding and releasing and letting go, and it is just this endless process of becoming less. But Ten of Cups is saying no. You are becoming more, you are becoming truer, and the life that is waiting for you on the other side of this death is the one you have actually wanted, not the one you thought you were supposed to want, not the one that looks good from the outside, the one that feels like peace, the one where you wake up and you are not performing, you are not pretending, you are not hiding, you are just here, and it is enough. Ten of Cups in this reading is a promise. It is Spirit saying, I know this is hard. I know you feel like you are losing everything. But look at what is coming. Look at the fullness, the love, the emotional satisfaction that is so deep it changes your nervous system. You are being grown into a version of yourself that can actually receive this. Because if you got the Ten of Cups life right now, in your old skin it would not fit. You would not trust it. You would not believe it. You would sabotage it or shrink it or apologize for it. But after death, after you have composted the old stories and the old fears and the old version of what you thought you deserved, you will be ready. You will be able to hold it. And that is what makes this combination so potent for spiritual growth. It is not just about becoming a better person or learning a lesson. It is about becoming someone who can hold joy. So what do these two cards mean together? They mean your spiritual growth right now is about trust. Trusting that the death is making room. Trusting that the loss is not random. Trusting that you are being led, not punished. Because that is the fear, right? That you did something wrong. That you are being corrected or tested or made to suffer because you failed somehow. But that is not what these cards are saying. They are saying you are on the path. This is the path. The death is the path. And it is taking you somewhere you have been trying to get to for years. This is about growing into alignment, not the surface kind where you just fix your morning routine or say nicer affirmations. The deep kind, the kind where your insides finally match your outsides, where what you want and what you are actually available for are the same thing. Death and Ten of Cups together showing you that spiritual growth is not about becoming more spiritual. It is about becoming more whole. And wholeness requires loss. It requires that you stop fragmenting yourself to fit into old containers. These cards are confirmation. If you have been feeling like everything is ending, you're right, it is. And if you have been sensing that something better is coming, something truer, you are also right. Both things are happening at once. You are in the space between, the liminal, the threshold. And it is so uncomfortable because you cannot go back and you cannot quite see forward yet. But Ten of Cups is the guarantee. It is already there, it is already built. You just have to finish the walk through death to get there. Okay, so what do you actually do with this? First thing, stop trying to resurrect what is dying. I mean that practically. If there is a belief system that is crumbling, let it crumble. If there is a relationship that is fading, stop forcing it. If there is a version of your identity that does not feel true anymore, stop performing it. You do not need to make announcements or blow things up. You just need to stop feeding what is already dying. Stop watering dead plants. Second thing, start asking yourself what joy actually feels like in your body, not happiness, not excitement. Joy, the quiet kind, the steady kind. Because Ten of Cups is not about peak moments. It is about sustainable contentment. So start noticing what makes you feel at home in yourself. Is it a certain kind of conversation, a certain time of day, a certain environment? Start protecting that, start choosing that, because you are rebuilding and you need to know what materials to use. Third thing, let yourself grieve. You are allowed to miss the old version even as you let it go. You are allowed to be sad even though you know this is growth. Grief is not a sign you are doing it wrong. Grief is a sign you are doing it honestly. So feel it, write it, speak it, move it through your body. Do not rush it and do not shame it. This is part of the composting. And I want you to sit with some questions. Just let them be with you for a few days. What version of myself am I being asked to release? Like really specifically. Is it the version who needs to be needed? The version who has to have all the answers? The version who stays small to keep others comfortable? Name it. Second question. What does fulfillment actually mean to me now? Not what I was taught or what I used to think, but now, today, in this version of myself. Because it might have changed. You might want different things than you thought you did. And third, what would I do if I trusted that the death was leading me somewhere good? Like if you really believe Ten of Cups was the outcome, how would you move through this differently? What would you stop resisting? You are not falling apart. I need you to hear that. You're falling open. And I know it feels the same from the inside, but it is not. Falling apart is collapse. Falling open is expansion. You are being made ready for a life that your old self could not hold. Death is clearing you out. Ten of Cups is calling you forward. And your spiritual growth right now is about walking the bridge between them without looking back. You're so close, closer than you think. The emotional fulfillment, the real joy, the life where you finally feel at home, is already forming. You just cannot see it yet because you are still in the metamorphosis, but it is there. Spirit is not taking things from you randomly. Spirit is removing what blocks you from the love you are owed. Leave a comment and just say received if this landed for you, or tell me which card you felt more. This is a collective reading. More readings on Lorelai's tarot. Link is in the bio. The cards never lie. They show you where you are, where you have been, and where you are going.